Return of the Light, the narrative of the Book of Baruch. Introduction, the scribe in the ashes. Think about standing amidst the scorched black stones of a ruined Jerusalem. The great temple of Solomon has been reduced to ashes. Palace walls are torn down. The vast majority of the population has been dragged away in chains across the desert to Babylon. Among the captives sitting along the rivers of Babylon is Baruch, the master scribe. While others weep in absolute despair or lash out in reactive anger, Baruch sits down to write. He compiles a powerful document that is read aloud to the exiled kings, nobles, and weeping crowds. Discovered across ancient Greek manuscripts and preserved in the Apocrypha, the Book of Baruch begins as a raw collective confession of intellectual failure. Baruch looks past the surface politics and the brute force of the Babylonian army to reveal a sobering internal truth. The nation was not conquered by iron weapons. It fell because it lost its moral compass and neglected its own foundational truth. Chapter 1, the hidden source of stability. Suddenly, the narrative shifts from the sorrow of the dust into a magnificent, soaring philosophical discourse on the nature of truth. Baruch addresses the exiled people and asks a profound universal question. Why is it, O Israel? Why is it that you are in the land of your enemies, that you are growing old in a foreign country? You have defiled yourself with the dead, because you have forsaken the fountain of wisdom. Baruch explains that true stability and peace are not things that can be bought with silver or defended with military forts. He challenges the listener to search the earth for the root of power, delivering a vivid critique of the materialistic world. First, there are the hoarders of gold. Where are the rulers of the nation who hoarded silver and gold, in whom mankind placed its trust? They have been tricked, cut down, and have vanished into the grave, replaced by others. Secondly, the seekers of might. Where are the giants of old, the men of immense stature and experts in war? The Creator did not choose them, nor did he give them the way of true knowledge. They perished because they lacked internal discipline. True wisdom, Baruch reveals, cannot be navigated by ocean merchants or pulled down from the clouds by force. It is an unyielding cosmic law that the Creator alone discovered and wove into the very fabric of nature, giving it as an enduring gift to those who chose to live with absolute integrity. Chapter 2, the Mother in Mourning. In a breathtaking piece of poetic imagery, Baruch personifies the ruined city of Jerusalem as a grieving mother who has watched her children being dragged off into exile. She speaks to her children in a weeping voice, yet her words are filled with a fierce, enduring hope. Go your way, my children, go your way, for I am left desolate. I have taken off the robe of peace and put on the sackcloth of my prayer, but I have trusted in the everlasting for your salvation. The mourning mother challenges her exiled children to look past their immediate temporary hardships. She reminds them that the dark winter of their captivity is not an eternal sentence, but a purposeful corrective pause designed to make them remember who they truly are. She commands them to take courage, for the very power that allowed them to fall into the lower currents of exile is the exact same power that will lead them back to absolute freedom. Chapter 3, The Crown of Glory. The narrative reaches its magnificent climax as Baruch turns to comfort the grieving mother, commanding Jerusalem to rise up from the dirt and look toward the eastern horizon. The text shifts into a glorious, blinding anthem of restoration. Take off the garment of your sorrow and affliction, O Jerusalem, and put on the beauty of the glory which comes from the Creator forever. Wrap the double cloak of righteousness around you. Put on your head the majestic diadem of eternal splendor. Baruch paints an epic visual map of the return. He declares that the cosmos has commanded every high mountain and every ancient hill to be leveled down and the deep valleys to be filled up, making the ground completely level so that the returning travelers can walk safely in absolute clarity, honor, and safety. Even the vast forest and every fragrant tree across the landscape will provide shade for the travelers, guided by a radiant, unquenchable light of divine mercy and integrity. Epilogue. Unshackling the exile within. When we look through the dramatic ruins and triumphant restoration of the Book of Baruch, we uncover an urgent blueprint for self-mastery in our lives. The story reminds us that we often experience our own personal Babylons. We find ourselves in a foreign land, trapped in a toxic professional environment, overwhelmed by sudden financial disruptions, or even paralyzed by the heavy, everyday gravity of our own deep personal anxiety. We feel exiled from our own peace, watching our plans turn into ashes. This timeless text challenges you to stop blaming the external forces or the immediate chaos about you. Baruch reveals that your ultimate fortress of power is completely internal. By choosing to step out of the reactive noise, confessing where you have allowed your focus to grow lazy, and intentionally returning to the fountain of true knowledge and character, you instantly change your trajectory. You strip away the heavy earthly doubts, leveling the mountains of stress in your own mind and allowing you to operate from a position of absolute clarity, unshakable stability, and enduring peace.